Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Trusted Gem, Goddess Quita. Please like, share, subscribe, donate, all that good jazz. I just got up, if you can tell. I don't know if you can tell, but I just got up and I really have to share this with my collective. But somebody is going to go through a situation or already went through a situation where you and a man pretend like y'all was the cops, like I don't know, it's like y'all was a detect or some kind of position with the law, and y'all went and searched somebody's house who had drugs and stuff like that, and you were sister to somebody that was a hostage in the house. I don't know, it was so freaking weird, but I know this is not for me because I just know. But it's so weird because you were with this guy. I don't know if he was your baby father or something, but you knew him. But you all pretended to be police officers or like investigators, and y'all went and searched somebody's house. You didn't find anything, but I think you were looking for your sister. She was being beat in traffic, and 1, 2, 3 on the clock. She was being beat in traffic, and you was trying to understand why she was still there, because you know that's not her personality. But I don't know, in the dream it's just like you just had to see for yourself. And I don't in the dream, I don't know if I think you found your sister in the dream, but she wasn't the same anymore. She wasn't. You couldn't feel that connection to her anymore. I don't know who's this for, but that's why I keep dreaming. And when my dreams kick in like this, I do have the gifts of dreaming. Like, and I remember them. If I can wake up and remember them, like, yeah, it's some weird. This is not for me. But sorry if I look kind of crazy. I just woke up. I had to get it out right now before I lose it. But if you have a sister who's been sex trafficked and she has a baby with this guy, and I don't know why, but in a dream other women seem to get away, but she don't seem to get away. She don't seem like she want to get away. And there was somebody in the house next to her too that knew who she was, and that's how you were able to find her. But in the end, you guys took the baby that he had of hers. That was the guy's baby that trafficked her, and her and your sister's baby. You guys took the baby. But they found out that at the end when you guys were leaving, and then you had your own child with you. You had your own child in the car with you too. You had a bigger child, and then you took their child, and then they was going to shoot up the car. They was going to shoot up the car. But they didn't. They was like, no, the baby is in there. That's his baby. Don't shoot up the car. Let him go. Let him go. Let him take the baby. Let him go. And that's the reason why you escaped. Because of that baby in the car. And it was crazy because the woman that was supposed to be your sister in the dream, the woman that was supposed to be your sister wasn't she wasn't like frantic about the baby. She wasn't worried about the baby. It's just like, I don't know, she was there but she wasn't there, you know what I mean? Maybe she had tapped out mentally. And the guy, they was gonna shoot the car. They had a big AK gun, and they was gonna shoot up the car that you and the guy that you were with, because they figured out that you was pretending. And you guys said we'll be back. And the guy that had the gun said you suck at being detectives, because he was saying the reasons why they knew that you guys wasn't detectives. He said you suck, and it was gonna shoot up the car. But then he was like, no. The guy ran at the house, because it was a house full of people. The guy ran at the house and said, no, don't shoot up the car. Don't shoot up the car. He said, because if you were real police officers, you would have arrested all of us. You would call for backup. That's how we know that you're not real police officers, because you only search one place in the house. You didn't search what normal police officers work. It's 12:12 on the clock. So you only search for one place in the house. So when you search for that one place in the house, and then got the baby in love. I think you were just so glad to get the baby, a piece of your sister. You saw your sister, but you didn't recognize her. You didn't identify. I don't think you even knew that was your sister in the dream. Holy Spirit said you didn't even know that was your sister in the dream. You didn't even recognize she looked like a totally different person. But I knew that was your sister because I don't know. I just knew, and I felt like you couldn't connect with the individual who was supposed to be your sister in the dream. And you looked at her, but you glanced, and then when you got in the car and you guys were throwing all the stuff in the car, you told your child's father or the person you was with, you told him, I think that was your child's father too, that was the other child's that you had, your real child's father, and the baby you had was your sister's and the guy's baby that was trafficking her. And she was just like, he was like, I think that's my sister, but I don't know. And you asked him, he was like, do that look like her? And he was like, I don't know. And because they was trying to rush to get out of there. And then I woke up out the dream. They let you guys go. You guys backed up. I saw the car you was in and everything. You backed up. So when you backed up, that I woke up. Like, you guys got away. I don't know that baby. I don't know what the baby is significant for. But somebody pretended to be officers, or detectives, and it almost fell through that you didn't make it, but you made it because of that baby. It was a good thing you took that baby. I think they wanted you guys to take that baby out of there because they knew it wasn't a good place for that baby, but they didn't have, I think they were so relieved that you guys wasn't police and that you guys wasn't the police, and they was relieved that you kind of played with them that way and took the baby because they know that baby was going to be taken care of. I don't know who took a baby, who did, but you did something really good. I don't know who was brave enough to do this, even though you almost lost your life. But somebody saved the baby, and you saving that baby saved your life. Because if you hadn't took that baby with what you did, with what had happened in the dream, if you hadn't took that baby, then sorry if I look crazy. I just woke up and the Holy Spirit told me to tell this dream to someone. This is someone's dream, and God wanted you to this is someone's life, and God wanted you to know if you hadn't took that baby, you would have been dead. If you hadn't got the baby, you would have been dead. And I think that's what's a giveaway too, was you taking the baby was a giveaway. Like who? I think the guy was like, the guy holding the gun was like, who takes a baby? Like, why are they taking the baby? Usually, they call for custody to come get the kids or whatever. And he was just pointing out everything that you did wrong. But the other guy, he was in the doorway. He's like, no, don't shoot. The baby's in there. There are babies in there. Don't shoot. There's babies in there. Don't shoot. And so they didn't shoot because of the baby. So whoever baby you saved out of that particular situation, somebody saved the baby out of a particular situation. So whoever baby you saved out of that situation, whatever baby was saved out of that situation, whoever that was, that's what saved your life. And that was your sister in the dream. You just didn't recognize her. That was your sister. You just didn't recognize her. That was your sister. You just didn't recognize her. The Holy Spirit keep giving it to me. That was your sister. You just didn't recognize her because it was trauma. It changes your almost your whole makeup in the inside internally. Any type of abuse, especially narcissistic abuse, any type of sexual abuse or trauma can change somebody. And it was ongoing. So she didn't look. That's why you didn't recognize her, because she probably was tapped out mentally. She probably was drugged out. I don't know. She probably was tapped out mentally, but the reason why you didn't recognize her because of all the trauma that had happened to her. She probably had given up her will to live, just like, how some people say that they be out of body, they just was coasting, and I think she was just coasting. She was just coasting because of all the trauma that had happened to her. You guys, please don't. I'm so subconscious about the way that I look, but I had to do what the Holy Spirit told me to do. So she was just, God, the Spirit keep saying that she was just coasting, like she wanted to die. She didn't have, she didn't want to kill herself, and she just had checked out. I don't even know how to put it. She checked out, and they're showing me how like she was a zombie. Like she just was just coasting. She was zombified. Like she had been so petrified, so scared until she was just waiting for anything to happen to her. She was waiting to die, basically. And I hear a woman say, thank you for taking my baby. I hear a woman say, thank you for saving the baby. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. The Holy Spirit said, or this woman, it's not the Holy Spirit, it's just a woman. She said, thank you for taking the baby. Her higher self is there, but she's checked out of that body. She said, thank you for taking the baby. Thank you for saving her baby. That's the only thing that's probably what kept her alive. I'm trying to tell you, you don't know what children do for you. Children, because if I didn't have children, I would have a totally different life. I would not even if I had one child, I wouldn't be in this position. God knew to give me several children. Children would change your life. Children would keep you alive in situations that you should have died in. I know from experience. So you saving this baby's life, you really, that's why, the only reason why she probably, I don't know if she died after that, I didn't see it in a dream, but that's what kept her even coasting at that point. That's what kept her coasting, because she knew she had to be there for that baby, but she didn't know how, because she had endured so much trauma. This is somebody who was somebody who was sex trafficked, and I think she was so scared for her baby, and the baby was a baby girl. I think she was so scared for her baby. I'm crying because I just literally had the dream, and I couldn't go through the emotions in the dream. I can only go through them now. But she came through. She was like, "Thank you for saving my baby." I don't know who saved the baby, who did what. I don't know who this is in this dream. I just know I had a dream, and the Holy Spirit told me to get up and share this on my channel with you guys, to record this video and to put that out there. Someone is very thankful you saved their child. If you were someone that saved a victim, a baby out of a sex trafficking situation, this is highly likely your loved one coming through saying thank you for saving their child. Thank you for caring. Thank you for, just there. She's so grateful that you did that. Maybe that's why she had checked out, because she had to have that baby in that situation and she didn't want it to be there. I don't know. But God said, you did good. You did good. We need more heroes like that, because everybody knows that sex trafficking is going on. I never had this type of interaction, 1313 on the clock. I never had this interaction with a particular well, I asked God last night to give me the messages my collective need, and I guess this was one of those freestyle, or one of those random messages that came through that maybe nobody know you did it. Maybe you know, not even the police know you did it. You know what I mean? You just did it with, you got your somebody you know and just went on ahead and did it. I don't know, but you are getting huge congratulations in the spiritual realm for saving that child. You're getting huge congratulations in the spiritual realm for saving that child. You're getting huge congratulations over there. They see what you did. They think it was extraordinary, and for you not even say nothing to anybody, that's even more. That speaks more about your character. But God seen you, your sister seen you, and I don't know what else to say. It's just it is like really making me cry, because your sister, when you did that, I could feel her. She was so very thankful for what you did for her. She was so very thankful for how you came through for her child. And she said, I hear she said it wasn't in the best situation, but that baby didn't deserve that. And I'm hearing her say that's why she checked out, because she couldn't fathom, her mind couldn't take that it was a baby in that sex traffic situation. I gotta go, y'all. I like channeling, but I don't like channeling messages, especially through dreams. And now that I had the dream, now I'm studying channeling this woman. Don't get me wrong, I like this gift. Don't get me wrong, but it's really draining to channel someone's energy. I don't want you to take it the wrong way, but I'm gonna go, you guys. Peace.